let's dive into the games. That first one, the Fiesta Bowl, Thursday night. Miami is laying 3.5 versus 6th-ranked Ole Miss. The total is at 51.5. Miami going back to the Fiesta Bowl for the first time since the Ohio State National Championship game, even though, as I tried to tell Omar Kelly today, different stadium, different city, yep. But yes, it's the Fiesta Bowl. So let's look at this Fiesta Bowl, Chris. Miami laying 3.5. They were the underdog in the first two games. Ole Miss coming off the big win against Georgia. How do you see this game playing out? And with the total as well at 51.5.
I think it's an under game. I think the way Miami is going to approach the game is long, sustained drives and help your defense out by keeping them off the field. I think it's very plausible. We could see an Ole Miss team that has 3, maybe 4 possessions in the first half. I think you're going to see Miami run a lot of play clock, a lot of running plays, be very deliberate, and I think that might work. This is an Ole Miss defense, which if you look at where they rank in terms of defensive efficiency, they're down there with Florida State and Stanford, 2 teams that Miami had quite a bit of success against this year. So look, I think the worrisome part for me as a Miami alum, and I am a heck of a lot more concerned and worried about this game than I was the Ohio State game, just because of the flip side. When Trinidad Chambliss and that Ole Miss offense steps on the field, his ability to kind of make chicken salad out of you-know-what and just create and improvise, and him getting rid of the ball quickly kind of mitigates the best thing Miami does in pressuring the quarterback. So all of that factors in, but the 2 bets that I did make in this game, FanDuel on Sunday night posted a 144.5 rushing total for Miami. I thought that was low, so I did play over, and I did play under 51. I've had a 52 is what I did, but I would still go under 51.5.
If you had to choose a side of the spread, it's sitting at Miami minus 3.5. Miami opened as the favorite. Again, it's the first time they've been a favorite in the playoff, being an underdog to both A&M on the road at College Station and then an underdog to Ohio State last week. Which side would you take? Do you see Miami winning a close one, or do you see it not being that close?
I think have to take it. Yeah, I'm in a weird situation here because I have a very large exposure for Miami national championship futures. So like the only way I could play the game is if I was looking to lock in a profit and take Ole Miss plus 3.5. And if it lands on 3, then hallelujah, we survived and we win both. But I think Ole Miss has a little bit of a trendy public dog to it. And I get it. It's a team that everyone wants to root for. Lane Kiffin quit on them and walked out on the team, and they pulled a big upset over Georgia already. And with everything that's going on with their coaching staff, I think they are an easy team to root for. So I think they are going to get a little bit of backing. But if I had no wagers at all in this game and I wasn't already invested, I would lay the 3.5 with Miami, because I think it will ultimately be a wear them down type of game. I think as the game goes on, I think you saw it in the Georgia game as well last week, that Ole Miss defense getting a little bit wary late, and that allowed the Bulldogs to ultimately tie the game up before Ole Miss did win the game at the gun. So if I had nothing at all and I would just look at a bet aside, I would bet Miami.